From unusual sea creatures, bizarre animals, to mysterious carcasses washing ashore.
That definitely looks like it has two heads.
Ocean brings surprises with every wave. So, let's dive into the world of depths for the unbelievable discoveries that shock the whole world.
Dollymount Beach visitors got the shock of their lives when they stumbled upon a bizarre creature. Beachgoers couldn't believe their eyes when they spotted a massive, furry giant on the sand. But this wasn't an average sea individual. It had two tiny faces emerging out from its long neck. The body was chubby in the middle and covered in rough scales. People on the beach got super excited, thinking they'd found some kind of ancient sea monster. Later on, scientists came to take a closer look at it and took the creature with them to study it. Horned animal.
What kind of animal is this? What kind of sea creature is this? It looks like kind of like...
A beachgoer discovered a strange animal carcass on a Brooklyn beach and thought it was something special, so he quickly uploaded a video of the find to the internet. The creature had a long, furry body that looked like a large dog. It also had sharp horns on its head and a mouth full of pointy teeth that looked scary. The video sparked many online debates, with people speculating about its origins. Before any experts could come to investigate, the waves came in and carried the mysterious creature back into the ocean. The discovery reminded everyone that nature still holds many surprises. South Sea Creature.
It is quite sizable. It's a quite sizable lump of...
Something unusual happened at South Sea Beach in Hampshire, UK. As people walked along the shore, they discovered a huge sea creature buried under the sand. It was so big and strange that no one was sure what it was. Some guessed it might be a small whale. This kind of thing doesn't happen often in the south of England, so excitement quickly spread through the town. The municipal authorities soon arrived to handle the situation and took the mysterious creature away for further examination. The discovery sparked lively conversations among locals and reminded everyone of the ocean's endless mysteries. Burnt beast. A group of friends were walking their dogs on Ainsworth Beach near Liverpool when they made an amazing discovery. They found a huge, strange animal body in the sand. The creature was massive, with legs and big rib-like bones. It looked a bit like a bison, which was odd because bison don't live in England. Some bones had neat cuts, and there were burn marks too. They called for help right away, but when experts arrived the next day, they got a big surprise. All that was left were bones. Hungry seabirds had eaten everything else overnight. This vanishing mystery left everyone wondering what the strange creature could have been and where it came from. Giant porpoise. Fishermen at Rameswaram Beach in India made an exciting discovery one sunny morning. They found a huge creature on the sand that was nearly 7 feet long. When they looked closer, they saw it was a porpoise, but unlike any they had seen before. Its skin was rough, and its mouth had unusual round spots and sharp teeth. The fishermen knew this porpoise was something special. The size of the porpoise amazed everyone. They thought a strong wave might have washed it ashore. Soon, marine officials arrived to examine the porpoise and figure out why it had ended up on the beach. The Bay of a Mystery. A scuba diver in 2013 at New Zealand's Bay of Plenty was preparing for his dive when he spotted something that made him pause. In the sand was laying a giant figure, about 30 feet long. It was bigger than any crocodile, with a huge mouth full of pointy teeth, but the creature was badly decomposed. The diver's mind raced with guesses. Could it be a massive alligator, or maybe a giant moray eel? Puzzled, he called in the experts. A biologist examined the mysterious find and solved the riddle. It wasn't a sea monster at all, but the remains of a hunter whale. This exciting discovery added a new piece to marine research, helping scientists learn more about these amazing ocean creatures. Bondi Beach Mystery. Workers at Bondi Beach saw a weird, monster-like creature lying on the sand. It had dark purple, slippery skin with a red underside and lots of legs. Some thought it was an alien. Others wondered if it was a huge octopus they'd never seen before. It looked like something from the TV show Stranger Things. The workers even tried flipping it over to get a better look. News spread fast, and soon everyone was talking about the odd beach visitor. In the end, wildlife experts took the creature to study it. Later, it was kept safe at a wildlife center where it continued to amaze people who saw it. Anglerfish discovery. A normal day at the beach turned into a surprising discovery when beachgoers in Orange County noticed something unusual washed ashore. They found a grayish-black fish with a rough texture and a surprisingly light head. Its sharp, scary teeth stood out, revealing its life in the ocean depths. This fish resembled the mysterious anglerfish that had been discovered in the area years earlier, known to live 3,000 feet below the surface. They reported the rare find to the authorities, and they decided to give it a special home by carefully moving it to the Natural History Museum. A massive marine creature. A few fishermen in Bremen were getting ready for their day when they found a lifeless 26-foot basking shark by the riverbank. They quickly reported their find to the authorities. The massive shark, about the size of a truck, was resting on the riverbank. Despite its large mouth and rough skin, it wasn't alive anymore. The authorities came to check it out and confirmed the shark had sadly passed away. The discovery was shared online, and the local community was intrigued by the sight of this giant sea creature. White shark encounter. You might have seen fascinating things, but not like what was captured on camera at a Maine beach. A fisherman spotted a whale with bite marks 5 miles off the coast of Old Orchard Beach. He reported this to the officials, and they confirmed that the injuries were from a great white shark. They estimated the shark to be 12 to 14 feet long based on the evidence, and the incident happened after the whale was no longer alive. Later, the carcass was buried near the beach for environmental safety. This amazing find has made everyone think about the mysteries of the ocean and its creatures. An underwater predator. Explorers off the coast made a startling discovery that shocked marine biologists. They found numerous white sharks washed ashore, each one missing its liver. This wasn't a one-time event. Over the years, similar cases have been reported in the area, raising concerns among scientists. The mystery grew as more sharks turned up with the same strange issue. After years of research, experts finally solved the puzzle. The culprit was the bull shark, an unexpected predator that had developed a taste for shark livers. This hidden underwater behavior had gone unnoticed until now, revealing a new layer of the ocean's complex food web. Giant leatherback. Upon spotting a huge beast on the sand, beachgoers at Valella were stunned. It appeared to be a turtle at first glance, but something wasn't normal. The turtle was so heavy that regular lifting wouldn't work. The beach crew had to bring in a digger to move the massive body. Upon closer inspection, they discovered that the turtle resembling being wasn't ordinary. Rather, it was the largest turtle in the world, a leatherback. Beach authorities carefully moved the gentle giant, making sure it was safe. This rare visitor gave everyone a chance to see one of nature's most impressive reptiles up close. Grouper discovery. Something strange was happening in the bay. People started noticing a strong smell coming from the water. What could it be? A news team flew a helicopter over the area to find out. What they saw was shocking. Thousands of fish were floating in the water, not moving. But one fish stood out from all the rest. Right in the middle was a huge grouper fish that could be seen even from high up in the sky. All around the bay, piles of fish were stacked up against the seawall, and a few of them were even floating above the water. People were working hard to clean up the mess and figure out what caused this sad event. Dog-like fish. A visitor at Byron Bay Beach found a strange creature washed up on the shore. It had a long body and a head that looked like a dog's, with sharp teeth sticking out. Its skin was rough and old, and it had big dark spots where its eyes should be. He reported to the marine biologists who arrived to investigate. They carefully took the creature for further study. The discovery sparked excitement in the scientific community, and the creature was displayed at a local marine research center, becoming a symbol of the ocean's endless mysteries. Lancet fish. At Laguna Beach, an explorer's ordinary walk turned into an exciting adventure. He stumbled upon a creature wriggling on the sand. He stopped in amazement. It wore a crown on its head, had scales on its body, and a long tail with mouth-sharp teeth. The explorer noticed a cut on the creature's small mouth and knew it needed help. He quickly called a vet to assist. After the treatment, the lancet fish was carefully returned to the water. He was happy to save the life of a sea creature. Sea cucumber defense. On a sunny day at a beach in the US, an explorer stumbled upon something unusual. Walking along the shore, he noticed a cylindrical creature washed up. It had a strange, jelly-like fluid coming from its tiny mouth, which left him curious. He decided to call his marine biologist friend for help, who explained that the creature was a sea cucumber, known for its fascinating defense mechanism. When threatened, it releases a sticky substance to protect itself. The explorer was amazed to learn that even small sea creatures have impressive survival tricks, so he carefully left the sea cucumber where he found it. Sea glider skeleton. Researchers in New Zealand found a creepy skeleton unlike anything they'd seen before. It had a long, curvy backbone with a flappy head and a long tail. The structure caused it to be perceived as a sea individual. They carefully packed up the remains and took them to their lab for a closer look. After a detailed examination, they solved the mystery. The skeleton belonged to a sea glider, a fish that lives way down in the dark ocean. No wonder nobody recognized it. These fish rarely come to the surface. Squid eye lens. Ever found something that made your eyes pop? Two nature lovers had that exact experience in Pompano Beach, Florida. While walking along the shore, they spotted something unusual in the sand. It was a huge eye lens, much bigger than any animal eye they had ever seen. The lens was bright blue and looked like it could belong to a sea monster. They called in ocean experts to help figure it out. After studying the lens, they found that it belonged to a squid. The incredible find was sent to a research lab to learn more about these fascinating creatures. This amazing discovery left everyone wondering what other mysteries the ocean might hold. Sea hare mystery. During a routine survey of marine life at Nighthawk Bay, officials from the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department discovered a mysterious sea hare. The unusual creature was captured on video, showing it slowly wriggling in the hand of a staff member. The footage quickly caught the public's attention, with some comparing the sea hare to the monster from the 1958 film, The Blob. The strange appearance of the creature has sparked widespread curiosity, leaving many wondering about its origins and characteristics. Marine experts are now studying the sea hare to learn more about this fascinating find. Jelly-like find. While exploring Koh Lanta Island in Thailand, visitors were stunned by a strange jelly-like sea creature that had washed ashore. The bizarre find left everyone shocked and curious. The unusual creature, with its jelly-like appearance, immediately caught the attention of those at the beach. Marine experts were called to the scene to examine it and take it away for research. This mysterious sea creature continues to intrigue people and spark discussions about the wonders of ocean life. A spiny surprise. An adventurer exploring a Krabi beach in Thailand got a surprise he didn't expect. While walking along the shore, he noticed something strange popping out of the sand and moving around. It had a brown body covered in big, pointy spines. At first, it looked like a giant porcupine on vacation. The adventurer called his team to check it out. A local scientist who was an expert in sea creatures took a close look. They carefully studied it and realized it was a special kind of sea porcupine they had never seen before. This amazing find turned their ordinary beach walk into a thrilling adventure in ocean science. Strange jellyfish. On June 20th, something strange happened at a beach in Thailand. A beachgoer found a creature that looked like it came from another planet. The weird jellyfish was pink and super sticky. It was stuck to a rock on the muddy beach when the tide was low. It had hundreds of dark tentacles and a wiggly, slimy body. When she gently touched it with a stick, it moved a little bit. She captured it on camera and uploaded the video on the internet. People wondered what it could be and where it came from. This exciting find turned a normal beach day into a big adventure that they will never forget. Valella Blobs.
We have something amazing that's washed up on the shores here in Oxnard, California.
A group of friends was walking along a beach in Southern California when they came across a stunning sight. The entire shore was covered in small blue blobs. These were not ordinary sea creatures, but special animals called by-the-wind sailors, or Valella. The friends reported it to the local authorities, who contacted marine experts from the Aquarium of the Pacific to report the discovery. They reassured them that it was a natural event, even though it looked unusual, and people enjoyed this extraordinary natural display while it lasted. Eventually, some of the creatures disappeared, and a few were carried back into the ocean by the waves. Beachgoers enjoyed the rare and beautiful show from nature while it lasted. Pufferfish. During a beach video shoot, a blogger stumbled upon a strange creature in the sand. It appeared as a fluffy white ball covered in sharp thorns. At first, it looked like a hedgehog that had lost its way to the beach. However, something seemed off about it. The blogger decided to get help and called rescue workers to the scene. They carefully examined the spiny creature and soon solved the mystery. It was a pufferfish. The pufferfish was carefully placed back in the ocean where it could safely return to its natural habitat. Rare sea hare. After a recent hurricane, a beachgoer discovered a rare sea creature washed ashore. The unusual animal had a soft, shiny body and looked quite different from most sea creatures. The beachgoer took pictures of the strange find and searched the internet for more information. He learned that it was a sea hare, a rare sea animal known for its unique appearance. Knowing it needed to be back in the water, the beachgoer helped the sea hare return to the ocean. The rare sight reminded everyone of the ocean's amazing and unexpected wonders. Sea Snail Invasion. Fort DeSoto Beach became the stage for an unusual spectacle that caught the eyes of a garbage collector. As he went about his routine cleanup, he was amazed by a sight that made him pause in wonder. The shoreline was full of tiny, prawn-like creatures. They were no larger than pebbles and covered the sand in vast numbers. Their gloomy appearance and lack of visible limbs added to their strange aspect. From afar, they created the illusion of a dark wave lapping at the water's edge. Upon closer inspection, the collectors realized they were witnessing a mass of sea snails. This rare event transformed the beach into a living carpet. Crocodile Beach. Visitors were shocked when they arrived at the beach for a fun day in the sun. The beach was lined with thousands of strange creatures with greenish-black bodies, rough skin, and long tails. People panicked, fearing that some weird sea monsters had taken over their beach. As hearts raced and confusion spread, everyone wondered what was going on. The surprising truth was that these creatures were actually crocodiles. They had come out of a nearby river to soak up the sun. Once the beachgoers realized what was happening, they quickly packed up their things and headed home, letting the sunbathing crocs enjoy their day. Rough Skate. A man stumbled upon a strange skeleton that seemed like something out of a science fiction movie. The odd skeleton had 2 legs, a tail, 2 wings, sharp teeth, and a long point sticking out of its head. At first, the discovery looked so unusual that some people thought it might be an alien. The man took the skeleton home and showed it to a marine expert friend, unsure of what it was. After examining it, the friend identified the creature as a male New Zealand roof skate. The strange find was a fascinating reminder of the unique wildlife in our oceans, an underwater predator. New Zealand's Titans. A helicopter ride over New Zealand's coast turned into a rescue mission. Friends were enjoying the view when they spotted something unusual on the beach below. As they landed, they saw a shocking sight. More than 140 large bodies were lying on the sand. At first, they thought they were huge fish with shiny, slippery skin. The creatures seemed to be in pain, struggling on the shore. But a closer look revealed that these weren't fish at all. They were beached whales. The poor animals were struggling without water. The friends decided to do their best to help. They called a rescue team right right away. Together, they worked hard to move them safely to the ocean. The subscriber pick. A peaceful family camping trip on Santubong Beach took an unexpected turn when campers saw a chilling sight. There, on the sand, lay a creepy, distorted body covered in gray fur. Word of the mysterious creature spread quickly, drawing curious onlookers from all around. Despite their fear, people couldn't resist getting a closer look at the bizarre remains. Local authorities were called to investigate the unsettling find. They carefully removed the body for examination, leaving behind a beach full of speculation and wild theories. After thorough testing, experts finally unraveled the mystery. The strange, furry form was actually the decomposed remains of a sea creature.